talk. Welcome back to the Bypass Podcast. What? It's been a while, right? Not too long. I don't even know which camera to look at, Which one do you look now, Do you look there? You look there? That's what I'm saying. Next time what we do is we start maybe another one. Right?
We're in the center.
And then, thus maybe we put the iPad, put him in the middle. We'll put another one on that side. Have your shot there, the shot there. And you see what I'm saying? You see the vision?
Yeah, I see the vision.
You see the vision. I know they see the vision. You see the vision. I see the vision. I'm not blind.
Zooming.
We got a new government.
Government of national
unity. Yes. Gayton, Mackenzie, my colored brother. I appreciate you that you made it.
He's the only color on the camera, no?
Yeah, he's the only one.
He's the only one.
I think he's the only color. I don't want to say he's the only color, but he's the most known color. And he's making spinning legal.
What do you mean spinning legal?
Like spinning drags and that.
Oh.
Yeah, he says he's gonna make spinning a sport. Like, gee.
But it is a
like
sport.
spinning. No, it's not recognized as a sport.
Uh-huh.
The Owens team to say that it's not. It's a illegal thing. It's not illegal. Like they happen. They do these drag races. Like they used to do it here by Florida, here by the McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's. So he wants to make it. Yeah, he wants to. I don't know if he wants to make drag racing, but I know spinning he wants to make. You remember Wade?
Yeah, Wade.
Yeah, Wade is to spin.
Is it still spinning?
I think he's still spinning. Shout out Wade for
Wherever you are, Wade.
What is it? What does his spin mean?
Oh.
Shit, I forgot. Arriba, bro. I'm not a good friend. I never claimed to be a good friend.
I don't know. We weren't that close, but we were close.
We were.
Yeah, you know.
Ain't like fuck you. Nah, who is that man? I don't even know that man. Wait for you.
I wonder where he's going.
I'm just joking.
As we are back now, Government of National Unity, Amandla.
Where to?
No, it's the opposite. It's the
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans.
What? Amandla?
Amandla Asio. Amandla Asio. You see? No, because there's unity now in South Africa. We made it.
We made it. We finally got here. There's no racism. Racism is over. It's finished. I don't want to hear anything of racism. Okay.
We done with that season of ours also,
okay.
Racism wise.
Yeah, we were never racist though.
But
we were never racist at all.
But we showed it though. Look here. Even though
you take my hand, yeah? This is the new South Africa.
Right?
Even though we're not white, we're not white or black. We're both mixed. See, two light skinned nose, we say, somewhere there was a,
the one chromosome.
some farmer.
What are you gonna say?
Nah, I won't say anything, my bro. Give back our land. Give back our land.
Did you hear about being in the court when they were complaining? That parliament was sitting there. Like when EFF was like, you sold the country.
Yeah.
You sold the country. Why would you do that?
Oh, wait. It's sold the country. But did they sell the country? Did the ANC? Because we had this government of national unity before. This is not the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
It's happened, I think, in '94.
But how was it in '94? I didn't do my.
I actually don't know because I wasn't born. I didn't do research. We don't do research
on these things.
If you want like an informed thing, go somewhere else. Don't come here for news and stuff here. Come here for vibes. Right?
Yeah,
don't come here for information and education.
Mm-hmm. It's
not
a
the right
conversation, it's a conversation.
Rhyming lyrics, yeah? Education, conversation, relationship. But it just feels good to be back. I would like you. I must you.
I must you also. This is my Gazlam, my blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're thinking, my blood came a long way. How many years now, bro?
It's gonna go down 10.
Yeah,
it's gonna go next year. Will be probably 10 next year.
Yeah.
10 next year. 2015, 2016. Yeah.
But we must all of you guys.
Must you guys too much, and hopefully there won't be such a long intermission.
Yes.
And there won't be such a long break in between episodes.
Yeah.
We'll try and commit to it. That's why we'll pre-record those. So you'll probably see us in the same outfit. Don't be alarmed, right?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't like taken hostage or anything like that. There was no kidnapping or anything. We just had the same clothes because scheduling purposes. Scheduling. So but the ANC never actually sold the country. I don't think so. Because a lot of the people it says they sold the country don't actually know what they're talking about, you know, and that's the problem. It's like they don't know. It's like me reporting on your life this past 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in your life, but I can speculate. I can create theories. I can create something that builds a narrative towards that. I can say Makosi was probably on drugs or something. I could say something like that, but it's not necessarily truthful.
Okay, but what do you think ANC, like, why do you think they made that move of having the GNU?
Yeah,
because
that's a good question.
Most people are saying that it was the elections, the numbers.
They were forced to do it. They were forced to do it, 100%.
So do you think they were going to lose them?
I never actually thought they would lose the majority. I never thought they'd lose the majority. I didn't think I'd be in the lifetime where we lost the majority.
Who do you for though?
Who do I support? I support everyone. That's why I'm here for the government of national unity. I support everyone. I'm a South African, right? I got my South African hoops on here. Everything on here. They mustn't see this. This one is top his own text.
No, these are tracksuits. I remember these ones are from Paul. No, you remember those.
You can also see my balls. Alright. Pause. Okay.
That's just good, yeah. We're just catching up also, you must understand.
Yeah, you must understand, yeah. It's not just about you people.
It's about us also, our relationship.
We have a friendship beyond the podcast.
Yeah, okay? We have a friendship. But then, the question, bro, why do you think they did it though?
It's strategic. And I don't know why they did it, or at least the only thing that I think why they did it was because they were forced in the election. The election forced them to create some sort of a coalition. Now, if they were going to do a coalition, right, I don't think it would have gone down well with the other parties. So I think it would be the only way. So I'm trying to articulate this properly. The thing is, if I say that I'm going to go with the DA, the EFF, they're going to start to say, hey, you know what, man, these ones are moving other ways here. The ANC excluded us from this thing. You see, so I don't think the ANC wanted the narrative to be that we excluded the EFF, we excluded MK. I don't think that was the thing. I think it was more of they wanted to show that they are for everyone and for the people. So I think it was a strategic political move. It was a political move, 100%. I don't think it had anything to do with the people. I don't think it had to do with the voters. I don't trust politicians. You know this. Politicians are not my cup of tea, but I like discussing them. I like discussing them because I think it's important to discuss them. We don't talk about this on a daily basis.
But it's just the thing.
So,
okay, continue. Yeah. Sorry.
So I think that they had to do it.
They had to do it
because optics wise, it's like me not inviting you to my wedding.
Nice.
Instead of me not inviting you to the wedding, I invite everyone, and those that did not come to my wedding, it's now your fault.
Yeah.
So now it's the EFF, it's MK. You see, so everyone now looks at EFF like they didn't want to be part of this thing. They didn't want to negotiate. They the problem. So they've kind of excluded in the minds of the people. They've kind of put EFF and MK into that box of like militants, because they now have refused to get there. But if the ANC had said we don't want to work with them, which what they did say that they wanted to work with people that did not want to burn the country or something. There was a condition.
So it was an indirect statement to the EFF. You're saying that, right?
It was indirect because it was directed straight to them. So I think it was the smart move. I don't know whether it's going to work. I am a bit hesitant because we have reason to be hesitant. The thing is, politics in South Africa has never been straightforward. It's never what they tell us.
That's true.
It's never what they tell us. It's always, there's always an ulterior motive. There's always something that's underlying.
It's personal motive, like personal wise, I would say personal. You see when you're looking at the ministers now, the way they were strategic about it, especially DA. Many people are saying DA was strategic about being the ministers, having these nominated ministers within these positions. For instance, education. They went for agriculture. And I don't know what else they go for. Home affairs.
Those 6 departments are I heard that.
You see that now. They're saying DA is coming in with this thing of like saying, okay, yeah, we are a government of national unity, but then they want to possess each and everything, but now they're taking the key factors first in order to have an influence within the.
And those are what they call PR departments. I seen Dan Corder. He's a South African YouTuber. Shout out Dan Corder. He was actually quite helpful through this whole thing. He was explaining a lot to me. So a lot of what I know is actually come from. He has this thing on YouTube called The Issue with Dan Corder. Okay. So I was watching his video. He was saying that those are PR, what they call PR departments, because they directly affect the public. Home affairs, basic education, whatever else they did, agriculture. Those things is something that's tangible, that we are always complaining about. We complain about home affairs because when you go to home affairs, what happens? Long lines, massive lines. You're sitting in those. Even if you go to the F&B home affairs, long lines. You're waiting there.
They say it's offline.
It's offline.
System's down.
I don't want to hear that. If I hear the system is down with the DA. Down with the DA. If I hear that the system is offline, I don't want to hear the system is offline. If the system is offline, then the whole DA party needs to go offline.
But you must give him time, man.
We'll give them time.
Like, let's give him 6 months.
6 months is also short.
Yeah, 6 months.
Look, they have 5 years. So I don't think we'll see changes immediately. If we do see changes immediately, then the thing is working accordingly. But if we don't see changes immediately, there's going to be something like what happened here in Gauteng. What happened here in Gauteng with the Sufi and the talks with DA. DA pulled out the talks with Gauteng. I had to, Makru. I was going to get there somehow. I was going to get through that sentence, Makru. You never give up. You see, kids, this is a moment where you check, it's motivation, right? Sometimes in life, you just have to push through the sentence, okay? You get through that sentence like Gayton Mackenzie did, and you can become a minister. Check the pun. You see the pun there? Yeah. He had a sentence. He was in jail. We must not forget that. Yeah. Please don't forget that he's a criminal. Or he was a criminal. Let me not say he is. He was a criminal. But once a criminal, always.
I just say because I have to say
you can't.
I can't say okay that word because next thing you might see that this Makosi is like
dead or something,
like podcaster or I don't want to be one of those people.
So I don't know what you want to push through with Gayton. Like Gayton's story is motivational, and I say his story is motivational because he was a motivational speaker. I'm throwing the puns out here and saying left, right, and center. He was a motivational speaker, and he did go to prison. I think he sat for 10 years.
What was his sentence for?
I don't know. I think I should know this.
What was his sentence for?
I really don't. You can Google it, Chuck.
So what was his sentence for?
Google it, Chuck. He's playing there.
He's related to
that man is winning there. His first online game is serious there. He needs to concentrate with a bit.
What was he saying? As for Gayton Mackenzie, I'll give it to him, Michelle. He fought, eh? Like he literally.
It was literally my top search. I just pressed one button and he was there. Gayton Mackenzie sentence. Wait, let's just say prison.
Everyone who's still watching, Ashton is still searching up Gayton Mackenzie, but we have to give it to him. Even though many people say he's xenophobic whatsoever, he just wants to bring like a justice or like justice within the system. Like, I don't know. My sentence.
Yeah, you're doing well. Yeah, I'm busy reading. It's actually a bit worrying. I'm hearing things of crime spree and.
Serious.
There's an article in the Times from 2005.
So he has a trend. But he was fighting to be the Minister of Police. And he said he knows the ways, he knows how people operate, how the thugs, how they operate. And I think that road.
You're gonna have to just carry on the podcast. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do my research here. This is very bad, but
no, but I personally think that if they gave him Minister of Police, something would happen, right? Like there would be an extreme change It's just now, I think they're afraid that Gayton Mackenzie is gonna have this type of scandal because of his past whatsoever you are sentenced for. It might revive, it might come back, you check. But as for everyone, just have hope in Gayton Mackenzie. Just have hope.
He's gonna bring UFC to Africa, yeah? You think he's gonna be able to do it? That's what I only realized just now. He's the Minister of Sports and he's gonna be talking to Dana White. I don't know how that conversation is gonna go down with Dana White and Gayton Mackenzie. I'm trying to speech how that's gonna go down. How is Gayton gonna talk to that man? So let's see what happens. 7 years he sat in jail is what I found out. He didn't say actually what he was sentenced for,
Where does it
which
come
is
from?
weird.
Where does it come from? Is it from the Cape?
Is it from Elders?
From Elders?
I think it's from Elders, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, yeah. Shout out to the Elders community then. Wow. Yeah.
Hometown, ik say Alvarado Park. So which one?
Yeah, so we're torn, yeah. So we're torn, yeah. You see, don't despise Ashton, guys. I know you don't say Ashton is like from the bougie area. No.
Yeah, if you say that,
This is enough.
I'm joking.
But anyways, moving on, right?
So
Gayton Mackenzie.
Yeah.
I'm vouching for him.
I'm also rooting for him, like I root for him, I vouch for him also.
I vouch for him.
But I'm very cautionary because we don't know him. Right? We don't know him. No, we don't know. We don't know him. Right? We just know what we've heard.
Okay.
We need to see him in politics, right? We need to see him in what happened in the Karoo. We need to talk about what he did in the Karoo.
What happened?
That's it. I don't know. He just pulled out of the Karoo. He left office. He left his office. He was the mayor of the Karoo. Promised all of those things and nothing came to be.
So
now, I don't know what happened there. I don't want to know what happened there.
You think he's selling dreams now? He's gonna be one of them selling dreams. Okay.
All politicians sell dreams.
Like,
I don't blame Gayton for if he's gonna sell you a dream. He's making 2.2 million.
wait.
Does the ministers get paid? Like?
Per year?
Yeah.
Per year?
Per year, Lani. 2.2 per year. 2.2 million rand per year. I think might even be higher now. I think there was like a salary increase.
Yeah,
At some point, it could be 2.8, 2.6.
So that's why they fight.
Ramaphosa actually, he increased, or he signed some legislation to increase the minister's salary by 0.2%. Yeah, 180,000 a month. 180 a month. That's solid. That's solid.
So, okay, that's solid. But then, you know what's not solid? Minister of Defense.
I don't even know who's the Minister of Defense.
And
How is she there? Wasn't she the education? What is she gonna teach them? You teach the military there. Let's get some pencils and how to use a pencil.
Like,
what is she gonna do with the military? How is the minister? I can't believe I'm finding out about this now. But I've seen it, you know what? I looked at the cabinet and I've seen it. I can now actually see her face because I knew she changed. I just now I'm remembering.
I saw a meme that when they were comparing America to South Africa. Now, so the Secretary of America.
Let's also talk about Biden and Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about Biden and Trump.
So the Secretary of America has 4 years within experience of defense and thing.
Okay.
And then they compare to Andrew Mutter and then they're like 0 years, never even studied anything, bro. Never even went to war or anything. And then the Secretary of Defense there in America, war, bro, Afghanistan, Iran, whatsoever. Then people are like, our country is a joke.
It is a joke. But we know South Africa is a joke. Did I say this? Wait.
Yeah, we said this.
Did I say this or was I arguing against it? I think I was arguing against it.
Arguing against it. You said South Africa is a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, please don't go back into it. We'll actually delete all of those old episodes.
No, we were overlaid now. You'll be like, South Africa is a joke.
But it is a joke.
It is
a joke.
I don't know. I think they're afraid, bro.
Afraid of?
They're afraid. Who's this general, the general army whatsoever? They don't want to put him in that position because he has influence, right? Like serious influence. Around that influence. You see, Jacob Zuma say he has influence. That general himself, I don't know what's his name. He has influence, bro. Even influence over Ramaphosa. He can do anything at this moment to South Africa. Like if he says no, I do not care. I do not want the president.
Was he on the phone here?
But it's like that. So they're afraid to let go of power.
Okay. I think, yes. I agree with that statement. Because it makes sense for the ANC. if you think of it, right, if you lost your majority, you'd want to keep power as much as you can. Even though you have to still be part of this GNU, you still want to be number one. And that's what happened. I was talking about this whole thing. That's what happened with Lusufi and them. If the DA wanted more, they said, no, I don't want to give you more. Hey, if I know more, I tell you. Yeah, I'm trying to skate around as idiots. If I knew more, I would have told you more. I really don't know. But I just find it interesting that the Ministry of Defense is a former ministry or Minister of Education. That I find interesting, and I don't understand what thought gets put into the cabinet. Because there's a lot of shuffling. I always see a lot of shuffling of ministers here.
Like, who was this figure in Bangladesh? He was once Minister
of Police, then he was sports.
Like, what is it that goes in?
And these always are like just ministers or
they have experiences.
It's like pastors. Anyone can be a minister, anyone can be a pastor. Anyone can be a minister. Just shuffling everywhere around, So who's preaching today? Minister
Minister, who's this? But it's like that, bro.
What can you do?
My voice just went. My voice just went.
It's like that, bro. It's like that, bro. Why are you sad now? What's going on, man? Don't cry. Fine.
Really
okay.
Sad.
It's a day of good. It's a day of goodness, positive. It's a day of goodness. A day of positive.
No, but then I'm just people are. It's like, are they really considering them for experience this time? Or they're just putting them there?
I don't think the ministers actually have a lot of power. That's why they just shuffle them. What is going on? Did this thing just stop recording? Nine. This thing just stopped recording.
Oh, isn't it recording yet?
Maybe there can't be space. It's okay.
It's okay.
Pause. Sure.
Alright,
just continue now.
The audio is going to
It'll be fine now.
It's going to be fine. Both of these audio as you're listening, while it's still recording there. It's like that. The country we live in now looks like they will not consider you for experience, and you have to get in by bribes now. And so if they got in by bribes, well done.
Bribes or brides. It's Lobola.
Yeah.
It's moving.
It's moving, no? You see, I just had to say that.
Maybe it was recording the whole time.
Yeah, it was recording for sure.
So what did I do? Did I stop the recording?
No, it didn't stop. It's still moving.
I think it's just catching up now.
Yeah.
It's just catching up to 22. It's not recording anymore. But continue.
As you're saying, it's what it is what it is. That's why we will never be that okay. That's why South Africa will never be one of the top countries in the world.
Okay.
I think that's the reason, because you wanna put each other like, okay, I'm speaking to every minister here. I'm speaking to the government, whatsoever. You wanna put each other in positions that you're not experienced in. And now it's going to lack. That's why now you're crying that staying there isn't.
Because what has Gayton done in sports?
I don't know. The Gayton doing for my melody sound.
No, he did nothing. He did nothing.
Pirates.
I can tell you everything about Gayton Mackenzie.
You see, someone knows about Gayton Mackenzie.
Well, I watched the one video. And I can tell you everything about that video. I can tell you about anything. I can tell you about that video. Apparently his net worth is 75 million. Which was a lot. But he's a bestseller author. Did you know he's a best-selling author?
What book did he write?
5 books! He has 5 books, this man.
What does it?
Kill Zuma now. Something like that. Some heavy title like that.
Sure. No, but bro.
So the inexperience it's evident. And hopefully.
But there's no hopefully at this moment.
Hopefully the experience is not needed in this ministry, because I don't think they actually do anything.
It is needed, bro.
Because I'm trying to see what does a minister do?
A minister is the one who they conduct each and everything within that specific field.
Department, né?
Yeah, that department. For instance, people are crying Sten Hazen took the agriculture thing, Minister of Agriculture, because he knows. He knows freaking agriculture.
He doesn't want he doesn't want land reform.
Yeah.
So apparently they're taking land reform away from agriculture.
That's the thing.
Because he doesn't believe in the DA don't believe in land reform the way that with the ANC, the EFF MK.
No,
Militants.
It's like that.
But what happened? How did Zuma? How did Zuma just walk up and then win everything? What happened there? What?
He literally shoot EFF.
Who is voting for Jacob Zuma?
It's crazy.
You know what, man? I'm gonna speak to KwaZulu Natal directly. Right? You guys are what's it? Masochists. Right? You love pain. You love to be pain. You love to be in pain. Why would you go back to your why would you go back to your what is it? Your shirt? The dog eats its own shirt. Why would you go back to your shirt and eat it? The man stole from your country. He ran your country into the ground basically. We had to impeach him for him to go out. He was convicted. Was he convicted? No, he's not convicted, right? He's a criminal. No, he's not a criminal. Well, he's supposed to be a criminal in my eyes. I see him as a criminal. In my eyes, Jacob Zuma is a criminal, right? And I have a freedom of speech, so I can say this.
Yeah, you can
right?
say this.
You can try and kill me. Many have tried. Even God himself. You can't get rid of this boy here. So you can come and try what you want to. UMK, UFF, Malema, all of these people that I don't agree with, they will know that I don't agree with them. So Zuma.
Nah, Zuma is thing.
Why would you vote for Zuma?
It's the influence of the
KZN, right? His hometown,
not
the
even
boy.
like the kingdom, the Zulu kingdom.
The Zulu kingdom, they endorsed him.
Yeah, like serious. They also have they're another family behind South Africa.
Why is there a Zulu kingdom, if I may ask?
Right?
Why is
I
there
don't know
still
what
a
they
Zulu
call
kingdom?
them.
Why is there still a royal family? Why are they still these things? I'm not too sure.
I think they possess the land, like they have a certain stake of the land. That's why they still call the royal family.
Okay.
And they have certain mines or whatsoever that contribute into. That's why they call the royal. And it's like, for instance, you take the open.
I was talking about the Brits also because I wanted to, I didn't want it to look like I was talking about black people. I was talking about the whites also. Yeah, why do we still have these systems?
We still have it. Even the Oberano family, they're known as the royal family. But we don't call it royal family today.
But the Guptas is the Indian royal family.
Hey, what's that?
The Indians have no royal family. I'm just thinking about it now. Who's the Indians' royal family? What kingdom do the Indians have? The Great Kingdom of India. I'm just joking, right? It's a government of national unity. It allows for jokes now. We can make racial jokes.
And there's no Indian.
There's no Indian, no?
There's no.
We're all friends. Indians! Hey, the child. They will not say that one. They'll come and kill me. Those are ones I fear. If there's one people that will take my life, it's the Indians.
Why is that?
I don't know, they just look like those silent but violent, assassins. Yeah, they can just take you out with anything, moon sammies and those. I don't trust these
See them. They make dreams come to. Their dreams come to pass, except like.
That's such a stupid joke, man. I won't lie to you. I'm thinking of a dumb joke. A moon sammy, but what do you call an Indian astronaut? An Indian astronaut is a moon sammy. We might have to cut that out. We might have to blur that one.
Freedom of GNU, bro.
Yeah, the GNU, yes.
Just making jokes here. Like,
I got a colored minister saying I can talk.
Yeah, I can talk.
I will never go against Gayton.
Hey,
I love Gayton Mackenzie. My colored brother.
We're gonna see.
Bushy.
We're going to see. We're gonna see what happens. But what do you think?
I don't know, man.
Positivity out of it?
I'm looking forward.
What's your expectations?
I don't have any expectations because I never had expectations going into the election. I never voted.
I also never voted.
Out there because I didn't know what to vote for. Truly. And I didn't actually feel like voting. So I decided not to vote, which is okay. You can call me unpatriotic or whatever you want to. But I don't really care about those remarks. But
what's the use
though?
Wait. Let me just talk here. Let me just bring it in. Right? Like, the votes get rigged. I don't wanna lie. Mm-hmm. I was watching the whole thing in IEC when it was happening there in Madrid whatsoever. ANC was already on 3 million votes. And the DA was like on 650,000. What is that? My brother like said, hey, these grannies like voting for ANC. And then I tell him like, no, maybe it's something. It's just getting rigged now. How can such happen so quick? Like within weeks, bro.
I don't know.
You tell me.
The way I see it is that the people we're never gonna change from the ANC. The ANC will always be around because remember the ANC brought us out of apartheid, right? So that's always going to still lead the narrative because there's always gonna be that fear of, hey, we don't trust the white man, we don't trust these people, we don't trust them. Because like what's happening at Oranje? Huh? The white city.
Oh
the
yeah,
exclusive white
the
city.
exclusive white city. Yeah.
I was watching this Wide Awake podcast, and I have a problem with the Wide Awake podcast. I won't lie to you, I have a serious problem with Wide Awake podcast. I don't know who the clown is that does it, but in my opinion, what are you doing about it?
No, see what you can please check.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It's not operated.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. I'm gonna pull the TV away from you.
I had to, bro. It's so focused like this.
I see you doing this a whole thing.
Yeah,
So, what was I saying? What about the Wide Awake podcast? The way I see the Wide Awake podcast, I only see the white person being put up, and I'm always looking at the colors is like, oh, the toughest gangster, and we're going into the toughest township of South Africa, and it's always like a colored there with no teeth. It's looking like he's doing serious on the duck. He's shot maybe 5 people.
Yes.
There's other things that we can highlight about the color community, right? There's many other things, especially like Gayton, Mackenzie, and he had him on his podcast. He had him on his podcast.
Before he was that popular.
Yeah, he had him on his podcast. So
but okay, can I ask you this question?
I have a big issue with him. But I'll get to him on a personal video, on my personal YouTube.
Like, can I ask you this question about Gayton Mackenzie, right?
I don't like that Oranje video.
Are we gonna talk about it? I must go watch
sorry.
it. I must go
I'll
watch
send you the
it.
link.
Yeah, send me the link. I must go watch it. I like watching this podcast.
It's a good podcast. It's nice, but it's just there's a lot of racial undertones which needs to be called out.
I think we should.
This whole Oranje thing needs to stop. We need to, like, if I was president and if I'm ever elected, I will burn that. Go do your own Oranje thing in some other place. But you had a question about Gayton Mackenzie, sorry. No, I'm gonna stray off into that's the thing is I'm gonna start getting threatening and I'm gonna start, they're gonna label me a terrorist.
They're not gonna label you a terrorist. It's just freedom of expression. Yeah. We must live to our rights.
GNU, boy.
Yeah, boys.
Can't tell me nothing now anymore. I got a colored minister, boss. We will take you out of the sports.
But let me ask you this about the colored minister, man. Right. And it's like a yes or no. You don't have to explain.
Because I'm not the greatest.
I know you know, but do you think he's against foreigners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't think that. I know he's against foreigners. He said it.
You said it?
It's one of his main things. He's like, he doesn't like foreigners. He wants to get rid of, especially undocumented foreigners.
Okay.
Illegal foreigners. So like the Somali, that's you ever go to like a tuck shop, right? You ever went to one of these Somali shops and then the buyer is a bit sketchy. He's always nervous. He's always operating a bit nervous. You ask him about his day, he never actually answers you. I don't know if there's a language thing, but he's always a bit, how was your day? Bye. Take your food here, take your money. It's always something like that. Those are the illegal ones. Those ones I don't trust. Those ones I check. I want to see your papers.
Okay.
I want to see your papers. Those are ones that are nervous when they don't greet you. Say, where buying, man? What you want? You know what away means and you know what that means. Right? You could just say, hi, how are you? Yeah, but too much for me. They do too much. These guys. The guys are dogs. Bhai just means brother, right, in Arabic.
Okay.
It just means brother. I think, I'm not an Arabic native speaker, so I don't know. But I think it just means brother. So when I'm talking about the bhai, I say, wait, I'm saying hello, bhai. Are you ma? Bhai. Ma is just, are you okay?
And they're used to it. They know we call them bhai.
So Gayton is against them. We call them bhai. Sexual.
Now we call them bhai. So you really think so?
Okay. I know he's against foreigners. I would also be against foreigners if I was you.
Okay. Explain that for you. Explain.
Yeah, look. I don't mean to say.
Yeah,
I don't mean to say like against foreigners. I'm a patriot, right? Even though I didn't vote and I just called myself unpatriotic. I'm a patriot, right? I love my country. And I'd like to see our country do better. And I think the less foreigners, the better.
Okay.
The less foreigners, the better, in my opinion.
Okay, why would you put it this way? The documented.
I don't even documented, you know? Even documented, right? It's like I just don't like other countries. Like I don't. That's okay to say. It's like I don't like other countries. It's not like I don't like Britain because of the white people. I don't like in general other countries. Every country just works on my nerve. Now, I don't know what that is. That could be some serious discrimination on my part. Okay, I'm very well aware of that, and to be quite frank, I don't care. Right? It's called freedom of speech. I can hate what I want to hate. I can hate you as long as I'm not hating you because of X, Y, and Z. I just hate you in general. Yeah, I hate you. You work on my nerves. The foreigners of all countries work on my nerves. So you can't come and tell me that I'm whatever. So that aside. Americans, British, the Russians also work on my nerves. And I can go on about this thing. So it's not about working on nerves. Like, remember about politics, you asked me, or no one asked me. I decided to just volunteer this information. So the reason why I would say that I don't like foreigners is because I just don't like foreigners. I'm a patriot. I like South Africa. I wouldn't leave South Africa for anything. I wouldn't move. You could offer me the greatest thing in America. I wouldn't go there. I think Americans are fools. I don't particularly like them, and you can see from this recent presidential debate. Look at those two clowns. You know. Who do you vote for in America? Do you vote for Donald Trump, who might, just get you bombed by Russia? Or do you vote for Biden, who equally will get you bombed by Russia? So I don't know. So I think they're right?
Russia fears
Trump. No, they don't fear Trump. Who fears Trump?
Okay, people fear Trump.
If you fear Trump, then you are stupid. You don't. Why would you fear Trump? Trump has done nothing to cause you to except talk. Done nothing to fear, So I don't like them. I just don't like them. I don't know how else I can put this. It's just I just don't like them. I'm trying to,
He's trying to explain it.
But I can't articulate it. I don't like you guys.
You can't explain it.
It's ever since Kendrick dropped, they're not like us, right?
Not like us. They're not like us now.
They're not like us. I'm very now that song just hits me on another level. Now I'm all of a sudden it's like.
It's not a Drake diss anymore.
Now I've taken it personal. They're not like us. They don't understand us. And it's because whenever you watch South African sports, like I was watching this tennis game, immediately the crowd was against the South African because he's African. It's as simple as that. Drukers du Plessis, they're against him because he is African. He had to work for his respect. So they don't see us as equals.
Oh yeah.
So it's now up to us
to
make them see us as equals. And the only way to do that is to be quite frankly a bit mean. You have to be a bit mean. Look at what the Americans did. They took over the world by being mean. And very, very disgusting. Very, very disgusting. The Americans are, look at what happened to Afghanistan. Here, these people. I hate them. I really do. I really hate the Americans.
Bro. Next thing you might find out, South Africa is going to colonize the Dutch now. I'm just. If it happens, wow.
That's why Oranje must never.
Yeah.
You cannot continue. I was looking at Oranje. It has its own banking system.
Serious?
They have their own flag that is based on the Confederate flag, and I'm checking. It's the same colors as the Confederate flag, no? Or is it not? Like the apartheid flag or the old South African flag. Was it orange and blue? Or what was that flag? What was the apartheid flag?
Apparently, one from that, I would say, kingdom.
Kingdom. The Oranje Kingdom. Goeiemorgen.
I would say one voted for EFF. One person voted.
He voted, that's a masochist. He voted against his demise. If the EFF comes to power, there's no white people in South Africa. It's as simple as that. You guys will have it tough. You will have it tough.
You'll have it tough, except. Should we go now?
I just want to see what this apartheid flag is.
It doesn't like that though. I don't think it
Boss, orange and yes, boss. And you look at Oranya's flag. You look at Oranya's flag. Look at Oranya's flag. Look at Oranya's flag. We're gonna put this up for you guys. Don't worry. In post everything. In post. Not orange flag. Oranya. Oranya flag. See? Blue and orange and white. Blue, orange, white.
And why is that guy in it?
Oh, it's symboling. This is like it's a statue. I was watching it. It's on that thing. Actually, I won't spoil the episode for you, but maybe I can explain to these people which won't spoil the episode for you. Right? So there's a statue that they have of a young guy. They call it Little Giant or something like that. He's rolling up his sleeves. Now you know when you roll up your sleeves, it means you're getting to work. So they have this belief of working for everything. They do everything themselves. That's the belief, right? But I was watching this Wide Awake podcast, right? And I was watching it and I said, they do everything themselves, but they were doing this thing of like getting in this battery. Because one of the things is when we were close to this. They had this battery. They want to now be completely free from the grid, from South Africa's grid.
Oh, okay.
They want to be outside. They want Lesotho essentially. That's what they want. They want to be a country within a country, and you can see that because he's talking about now developing the town into a city. So they had this battery. They had these big megawatts batteries. But who delivered them? It was a black man driving that truck. It was a black man driving that truck. It wasn't an Orania member. It was a black man driving the truck. So that goes to show there is a bit of a hypocrisy, and you know what they say? They say only white Afrikaners can join it, right? But they say it's cultural preservation, but only white Afrikaners can join it. Why can't the black Afrikaner join?
Who is the black Afrikaner?
Yeah, but if I'm a black person and I grow up in like Afrikaner culture,
maybe the same white Afrikaner by blood.
No, how do you mean white blood?
No, not like white blood. You know when you like, I don't want to say that name. You know when you're divorced. So yeah.
That's a good thing of divorce. You eat your boerewors?
Yeah.
You have a boerewors this morning.
Yeah. You see, like that. Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like that. It could be, but then.
But we never know. We're just two guys talking on a podcast here.
Engaging.
We literally just talk. That's all we do. So
speak our mind.
Don't judge us. Only God can judge us.
Okay. Right. If you judge, I don't care about your judgment.
No, I care. I really do.
No, honestly, I do not care about judgment. Like I know Ashton is saying me as for me, I do not care about you're judging us because this is a conversation that we're having here and we're expressing how.
You know what is happening, buddy? We're talking to people that we don't even have haters. We've never had a hater yet. So
there's that one hater, bro.
Yeah, but he was hating on me specifically.
Yeah,
no?
He was like, who are you? Go back for the land and then you must find the land.
I want land. And I'll take my land. I am who I am. I'm a South African. I have an idea. My family. I'm sure if I were to go back in my ancestry, there must be an older that had a farm at some point. I can go find that farm. Alright? That's a good way to end it, right?
Thank you very much, guys.
Hey guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll be everywhere, right?
We are back with
the stand now. We're back and we'll be active.
We'll be active now.
Promise.
Hey, let's take with this.
Pinky promise, Pinky. Shut.
No.
Yes. Now we can.
Are you been waiting for it?